Welcome back, everybody. This is Shadow and the pond, as you always know, in this beautiful, beautiful world that we find ourselves in. So there's a couple of things. Well, first off, I absolutely love this space, despite being way outshone already by some other areas. Holy crap, people have been busy. That is a future thing. A buddy of mine, Blitz, on here has unfortunately is not going to be around for too much longer due to school stuff and everything, but he has built the Bloodborne clock tower, which is absolutely insane and is extremely peak. But that's not what we're touching on right now. I will have to go record his final builds later, but what we will be doing is we need to actually make it so I can function a little bit better. So what I mean by that is currently I'm having a slight, well, I mean, a very, 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 very slight issue. And that would be I can't get enough iron or diamonds or anything to save my life to continue to mine and actually progress my builds. It is a little bit of an issue. Hey, buddy. So, what am I going to do to solve that issue? Well, as always, there are the... I've done this a couple of times, and I really don't want to contain individual, Oh, wait, do we have enough people yet? No, okay. One more person. Okay, good. There we go. All right, now we're sleeping through. Okay. So, what I was saying is, you know, there's the normal builds. Oh, you gotta do an iron farm. You gotta do a villager breeder. You do auto farming villagers as well. And... well, that's normally like an individual episode, but I'm not doing any like great changes to those builds at all. So what I'm going to do, and this is going to be a lot of work for me, I'm going to just combine all those into one single build. Yes, one build. Well, not one build, but like in one episode. So we are going to be running the normal old iron farm, since I want to make the big one, but that requires slime and a lot of other stuff. I can't really, I don't know where I could find slime right now. So that one's going to be pushed to the wayside. But we're going to start out with the villager breeder. There is a villager town just right over there, so that should be easy enough to get villagers over here to start that up. And then we will be working on an iron farm, which will be going right underneath our base. As always, the best spot for an iron farm, because I'm going to be here a lot, and it will be running actively. So that will be going right under our base into the basement here. Maybe a bit deeper than that, but, you know. And then, finally, what we will be doing is doing the farmer, which I'm thinking of trying to do the farmer as an actual open build over here. So like have them have their own little land area over there. That's kind of what I'm thinking, to do like an actual like farmhouse and stuff to supply me food. And that's something you can actually see. So, and then the villager breeder will, I'll probably actually set up the villager breeder in the villager place, because I think that just kind of makes sense. Oh yeah, here's my mine shaft. I didn't show you this. I actually laid out a road all the way to it. It's actually really nice. I really like this. I like doing this, like where you add little roads and stuff. And there's a zombie. Alright, handled. Yep, so that is what we are planning on doing today, and we're gonna be very, 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 very busy doing all of that. And it all set up in one quick sprint to give ourselves, like, you know, we can actually get down to building some of the better stuff. Okay, so that is what we're going to be doing, and I am going to jump right on into it. Oh, actually, we'll be taking a brief break in between each build. Now we'll jump into it. Okay, and welcome back from our first section of the super fast build mode. We have now gotten all of the stuff set up for the villager farm. Here's the video I use just like to confirm this build, because I just didn't want to like mess up on doing the build or anything. Explain things in such a weird way. Okay, so what you really want to do, and I've actually made this room too big. Make this your center point and then scale out 4 blocks in each direction and then make your farm. And you put a waterlogged block below this, make it 2 roof high area so that the villagers can't jump up onto anything, and light up the area around so that the crops can grow, especially if you're doing it underground like me. Now, the thing that is slightly different here is that I want just that one down. Like the little child should be able to run through it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the little difference is just how it sorted stuff out. So they should just drop down here, come over here. When they grow up, they got popped up here, which then we use the automated system to grab them in the minecart, which I'll go show right now. I don't know if that the trapdoors are right. So yeah, so you come over here. Whee! So all it is you have the dispenser. You put the cart in. Hit the button, the cart goes down, boom. You have it come up through the gaps like that, so it grabs the hitbox of the villager. It comes out a little damaged, and then you have the cart take them wherever you want them to go. A very simple villager farm. I've done this before, but again, the way the video was explaining it, and I'll link it below. It's not my favorite video on an explanation on how to set up the villager farms. It's like, you need an 11 by 14 room. And then you will put the wall here, and it's just like, and then you'll make it's sort of like you'll need the wall to be 3 blocks high. No, you don't. What are you talking about? I literally mined out extra stuff because of like, oh, okay, maybe this is a villager farm I haven't really heard of. Like, I'll play along because should have watched the video through first by myself, but I did not. I was not smart about that. But yeah, it's a simple villager farm setup, easily done. I'm just walking you through the quick steps of how to actually set that up yourself, because this dude makes a 8-minute video that can be explained so much more clearly and precisely. Again, his instructions were they weren't like bad. They were correct, but just they felt weird. Because like when he put the wall up here, he's like, okay, now you will go to this section and put a window in. And I guess the window's just so you can see stuff. But instead of going, okay, now what you want to do is go to either side of your farm where it is the longest and put it across the width of that area so that you are cutting off 2 blocks in every direction. And then what you'll want to do is choose one of the corners and count 3 blocks out and put another wall there so that you can have the so that you can waterlog this section, and that is where the adults will go. Like, there's just so much better ways of stating what he was doing. It's very weird. But I am thankful for him, because I just didn't want to, like, stumble through the darkness and rebuilding one of these. And I'm always interested to see if maybe there's an updated version. There was not this time. But, you know, mum's the word. So now we need to wall these sections off. Nope. Wait. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay, and now the baby villagers should run through here and fall down and blah, blah, blah. We're done. Okay. That's all set. We're good to go. I need some carrots, actually. I used almost all of them on building this farm, so I needed some extras. Okay. All right. So then, now that we have this set up, we just need to bring the villagers in, and they will start breeding. and then we can set up the iron farm next. And I'm actually using a really cool build style where it's kind of covering up most of the iron farm stuff, but it will look good above ground, so I can't wait to make that. This one's below ground because I hate villagers. And so hopefully they are far enough down that I don't have to listen to and that type of noise. Yeah. All right, so let's go and jump in and start building out that iron farm. Let's go. Well, I'm going to go behind the scenes and get these villagers in, and hopefully this works. But you don't have to watch that. Hi. And let's go. Okay, and welcome back from that super fast build mode. As you can see, I've went ahead and made the same iron farm I've made a couple of times in the past. It is a very simple iron farm, and I'm actually going to, I'll have a link down to it in the description. And so basically all you do is you make this area where they do the spawn in at, and then you go 3 blocks diagonal and then 6 blocks down, and you make their room down there. And it again, you know, they get they're spared by the zombies, scared by the zombies. They will spawn in, and then that causes the iron golems to spawn here. I will say, I think they fixed something with a lot of these farms with the Pond 3.0, and that they're actually working at efficiency. Because before, when I made these farms, they were so slow at working. It was crazy. But now they are fully working at efficiency. My breeder farm is going insane, and this farm is also going insane. I've also come up, I'm going to release a small little video because I really hated the explanation they were giving with the breeder farm. So I'm going to recreate a separate video that I think explains things a bit better. I need to write it out and shoot that, but yeah, I'm going to do a video that I feel will explain everything a bit better with that. Still gonna link to theirs because, again, their farm design, I don't know, they may have gotten it from someone else, but the YouTube video that I watched for farm design works great, perfect for doing solo stuff. if you're trying to get more villagers than this produces, it's kind of crazy because it's like 8 per hour, which is a really good amount of villagers pretty quickly. So you really shouldn't need more than that. And I think I made it far enough away because I know you hit spawn limits of stuff if they're too close. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay. Yeah, they would have. I think the spawn limit of like friendly mobs in like a small area is like 20 something. Okay, so they're far enough away. Ooh, sorry. Now, we need to make the plantation. Just so I have consistent food all the time. We're not going to do anything too large yet. Oh, I'm not even going to hit a super fast build mode for that. I'm just going to show you the aftermath of the plantation build because there's not much of a reason. It's going to be a lot of digging because it's also going to be in this underground area with everything else. Because farms underground are great. They just are. And then I will make the trader hall in the farm area as well. So we were going to get all that mixed up together. And we will be progressing this episode right meow. Meow. And welcome back. We have now completed almost all the farms that we have set out to do today. We still need to go ahead and knock out an enchanting squad as well, but that shouldn't take much time at all. Some I'm just going to do off camera because there's not much unique you can do with an enchanting room. In fact, most of these farms are so bog standard. That is why they're all bundled into one giant little episode of probably about like 15 to 20 minutes long. We will see how long this lasts because I have not edited this yet. But if it is short, we may be doing something else. If not, well, then we won't be. Alright, so very quick rundown on the quick and dirty of some of these farms. As you know, we have my iron farm, which has been running. I've actually used most of my villagers from my villager breeder at this point. Hopefully everything's far enough away for it not to hit the spawn limit so I can continue to get more villagers. Because, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's only 8 in there right now, so it's not that many. My iron farm is running spectacularly. Unfortunately, for some reason, I had to go in and find... What the hell keeps happening to one of the villagers there? Okay, well, that's just... I need to check on something with this one. How? Yeah, you're questioning me right now, right? Like that. Legit. Oh shit! I'm about to die. I'm about to die. Get out of there. All right. There we go. Nailed it. Okay. Don't know how he bugged out of that area, but whatever. Alright, yeah, so these are simple enough designs, stuff I've done before. As you can see, I have my... What? How? You shouldn't... None of the other villagers are doing that. What's going on here? What? That's weird. Why is that doing that? Alright, well, this is just gonna be slightly less effective because I don't care enough to figure that out. All the other rooms are working perfectly fine. Like, see, none of them are out of their area. Like, is it maybe the direction the bed's facing? Could that something that small really be what's causing that? Yeah, I think it might be. Okay, might just try to flip that really quick. I might die at doing it, but okay, if we try to make all three of them the same direction. Oh, nope. Well, this room needs another villager. Hopefully, maybe that will stop them from bouncing, because maybe, like, they're standing up at the end of their bed, and that's what was knocking them out. That's the only thing I can think of that was causing that. That's really weird. Okay. Don't know why it was acting like that, but it is what it is. So yeah, we have our iron farm done. It is producing so much iron right now. Like, it's been able to run for quite a while I dug everything out here. Bam, already that much iron, and it's like, I've barely, it's working at peak efficiency. Like, I was not joking when I said, like, oh, the server is doing a lot better at running everything, because I remember in the last season, oh, no, I remember in the last season when I built these farms, they did not have a production rate like this. Like, this is so much better than it was last season on getting everything in the area to perform the way it's supposed to. I'm so sorry. Just had a yawn right there. But yeah, so this is now going to produce all the food that I'm going to need, and also for some trades later on as well. That's going to be great. That's going to be running constantly. We're going to have some nice emeralds. We're going to actually have some enchanted gear here soon. There's 2 people sleeping, so let's go ahead and sleep these as well. So yeah, we're gonna have some enchanted gear here soon, and then we're gonna get some items set up, and we're actually gonna be able to do stuff at a decent rate. This is why I set up these farms, is so I was able to actually start being able to collect materials and everything at a rate that is understandable for someone who works a job and everything. So yeah, but that's also why they're bundled up all in one episode, because you've seen me do this 3 times at this point, and I just like, well, I need to do this, and it always needs to be an episode, but why am I doing it like 1 episode's a village farm, 1 to this? I will say I'm going to release a separate mini episode, redetailing this villager farm, because it's working really well, but again, I just really didn't like the way the person explained it. So I'm going to re-release that under my own explanation, still giving them credit, but overall, I just want to be able to release something with a bit more of a thorough explanation. Oh, that's a lot of digging. I am so very tired. So, if this is the end, thank you all for watching. This is Shadow. Next time, we're building ourselves a little farm, and I'm going to have some better gear. Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you have any ideas or any suggestions for like a statue type of deal I can build up there, drop them in the doobly-doo. I can't wait to start building out some of my smaller bases along the way, because each base is going to be like a specific storage type of base. This is probably going to become like a mine with a farm over there or something like that, and then so that'll become like my stone storage and all my stone and all that stuff, any type of stone. And then over here will be like some more food storage type of deal, and cattle and all that good stuff. So then we will make a road, and I have yet to figure out the roads, the way we're going to go. I'm thinking of actually doing the road like, should I just like come along right here and then come along the coast, and then have that come along all the way over to here, where we can have like a connection point, and then have that link up to where we died 100 times, and then have another road come from like there all the way around. Yeah, because I want it to travel a bit through, so I'm just gonna follow the coast, and then it's gonna wander through the woods right here, and then over and back through, like, over through here, and then all will wander around there and back into spawn. Yeah, I don't want to make this a dead sprint road. It's going to be a very whimsical, kind of lackadaisical road. I'm going to confirm that there aren't builds going on there that people will interfere with stuff. So I'm going to build it in sections so that it does go back to spawn. And each like 500, 600 blocks of the road, we will do another build. But that is everything for me today. I hope everybody has a great night. Once again, I don't know why I went back into this. Like, love you guys. Peace.